Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 King of the Crates. Here comes the crown. We'll get him dressed here. You're gonna get some picture of that Hoosier hat, but we got another hat for you, Jeremy. Come on, bring it on in here. Jeremy Shaw, we crown you King Jeremy III. How's this one rank in your career?
This has got to be at the top of the list. We came up here a couple of years ago with my car on a Brad Logan. First year they had this race, and felt like we had a car to win it, and I just run off the end of the racetrack, just boogered it up. So to come back tonight and win, driving for Jason Steele, we just put this deal together last week. He called me and asked me to drive on a Thursday, and man, this thing is awesome. This is the best thing I've drove so far. And just to get the opportunity to come back out here, I retired. I hadn't raced any this year, so to come back out here and pull off this win, Jake's been so good. I don't know how he finished, but he's been on a roll, and I felt like if I could beat him, we could be okay. So just glad it's over with.
Well, you didn't have much ring rust. You got in this thing and drove a perfect race. I think you hit your marks on every lap of this race, and you let this field know if they were going to beat Jeremy Shaw tonight, they were going to have to pass you on the outside.
Yeah, I was trying to run the middle early, and I could tell when we were catching lap cars, they were getting faster. So I moved to the bottom, and then I wasn't going fast enough. Somebody got into me, blew their horn. I don't know if it was Christian or Jake or who it was, but basically kicked me in another gear, showed me I could run a little harder. So we tried to get after it there those last 10 or 15 laps, and I don't know how close it was. I know it's over, and we're wearing the crown. So.
And it's good to be king.
Yes, it is. 7 years ago to the day, I won the 5,000 to win Gumbo Nationals at Greenville, and 7 years later, the exact day, I win another 5,000 with the Neesmith Series or Durrence Layne Series. So this is awesome to get to do this. Awesome to have a piece that you can come out here and race with these guys after taking time off. I can't explain it. I mean, it's just awesome. So.
Well, don't wait another 7 years. We got a couple of races at Talladega Short Track next weekend. You can come and win those too.
Well, I got 2 kids and a job, and I'm back in college now, so I got a full schedule. I just have to do it when I can. But man, I can't say enough about Jason Steele for giving me the opportunity to drive this race car. This thing's brand new, and Chase has been driving it all year, and he hadn't been feeling well the last couple of weeks, so this win is for him. Me and him are good buddies. We have been for the last 6 or 7 years when we've been racing hard together. So this is for you, buddy.
How about it for the King of the Crates, King Jeremy III, winner of the King of the Crates. We'll let him celebrate a little bit. Little boy got the flag. The daughter gets the crown. So come on up here and get some pictures, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you all for coming out to see the Durrence Layne Chevrolet Dirt Late Model Series. We'll be back in action again next weekend, Friday night and Saturday night at Talladega Short Track for NASCAR weekend. So come and see us. Well, he was here to defend his King of the Crates title and came up 1 spot short. Jake Knowles out of Rome, Georgia. Jake, you might have jinxed yourself last night when we talked because you said, well, I got some good wins here and I got some second place finishes too. Well, you got another second tonight.
Yeah, you know, keeping it up. You know, top 2 is good. Congrats to Jeremy and them. They was obviously the best car here probably tonight. We was a little off there. We was a little different than what we have been doing over here, and it wasn't quite as good, but we'll write it down, and next year we'd know what to fix to make it better.
Well, the track seemed to be like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde tonight. It seemed real good at the beginning, and then at the end, I guess the inside was where you had to be, and on that last restart, you restarted 3rd, and Christian Hanger was 2nd. He chose the outside. That worked out pretty good for you.
Yeah, he actually beat me on the restart before on the outside, so I guess he thought, you know, it was going to work again and chose outside, left me the bottom there, and I got a better restart that restart and got by him there on the, you know, and the bottom was definitely the place to be there the last 15, 20 laps. And and we just rode it out there.
Looked like a lot of guys were heading to the pits in like the last 10 laps of the race. It was a steady flow with more cars headed to the pits that we're on the racetrack. What does your Hoosiers look like after the race?
To be honest, I hadn't even looked at them. I think they was probably pretty good. It didn't seem like we was really hurting them. I was a little harder on the right front than I think a lot of people, so that would hurt me earlier in the race. But, you know, it is we gambled and come up one short tonight.
Well, you didn't get the crown tonight, but another good points night.
Yeah, I don't know where Cruz finished or whatnot, but anytime, like I said, you know, I finished in front of him, so it was obviously a good points night, and we'd get ready and go to Talladega. And, you know, got to thank Phillips Properties, Knowles Race Parts, Coosa Heating and Cooling, Knowles Trucking, Martin's Record Service, Kerbo Logging, Hoosiers Tire, Race Tech Engines, Chuck and Eric. You know, this thing is brand new this weekend. It run great. Stealth carburetors, everybody that came over this weekend helped me, and everybody that comes by the shop and helps me every week.
Jake Knowles taking another step towards the 2019 Durrence Layne Chevrolet Dirt Late Model Series National Championship. First place on Friday night, second place on Saturday night, headed to Talladega with a big point lead. Coming on with a third place finish tonight in the King of the Crates 60 here at North Alabama Speedway out of Flintville, Tennessee. Dustin Harris. Dustin, you were all over the place tonight. From third to fourth to fifth, sixth, back up to third. You had an exciting night tonight.
Yeah, it was pretty wild out there. We couldn't get nothing going during the middle of the race, but somehow it finally got better there at the end, and it was good showing.
So you think the racetrack kind of came to the number 4 car tonight?
Yeah, I think it got a little better. Tires finally heated up, and I think it come to us pretty good.
Well, good run this weekend for you. You planning on doing any more of the Durrence Layne Chevrolet Dirt Late Model Series races?
Yeah, we might try to hit a few more. It just depends on how much help I got, I guess. We was gonna quit, and we put the car together from 1 o'clock this morning till 6 o'clock this morning, and decided to come down here. So we may run some more.
Well, he's always exciting to watch in the Durrence Layne Chevrolet Weekly Racing Series Late Model Division, and representing that division well here with the National Tour at North Alabama Speedway. Third place finish tonight for Dustin Harris.